The following briefing is considered C33X classified. By watching it, you are confirming you at least Echo 7 or above in the SCP Foundation. Viewing of material classified C33X without the required clearance level will result in an immediate quarantine performed by the discovering agent. Before summary execution without trial. This will be your only warning.
This is Agent Reed recording an interview for the records.
I'm not going to give you any answers, so you might as well just fuck off right now.
Site 62 as well as Site 63, with an additional copy being made for O5 Command.
Dude, I just said...
I am interviewing Angela Prescott, a heavy hitter of the Sinaloa
Hey,
cartel.
I don't know any information about any cartel or whatever, and I sure shit have never been convicted of anything that would mean you can call me a heavy hitter on an official...
Please stop. I assure you I do not care. The cameras are off. This isn't going to be included in any official reports.
Fuck you. How dumb you think I look? Dude, what the fuck are you?
This is not a legal issue. This is not a legal interview or admissible in court in any way. I am not here as a representative for any justice system or police force, though I do represent more governments than either of us wants me to list right now. I am not here to obtain testimony or any form of a confession. These records ought to be considered classified at the highest levels and will not be admissible in any court. Here, this will help with your nerves.
Fuck it. If you're a cop, it's entrapment. I can beat that shit. Sure, give me that. God damn. That's some good shit. Hey, you seriously on a cop?
I am not a police officer. I am not interested in seeking justice in any way, shape, or form. However, that lack of legal discretion goes both ways.
Whoa, what the fuck is this?
I am merely here to ascertain whether or not you're aware of the anomalous events that have occurred, or if you've had any part in them.
Give me a second to process this.
Take your time. I do believe that joint should help.
Fuck. Okay, well... Fuck. The fuck are you?
I told you. My name is Agent Reed.
Yeah, agent with who?
I work with the SCP Foundation, a group...
Who the fuck is that?
A group that works to contain and control anomalous events around the world.
What does that even mean?
Frankly, the impossible. From the small to the world ending. We secure, contain, and protect things like that rifle you've been using, which most curiously had been in containment with us before it turned up here.
What? The rifle is the worst one you found or something?
I can assure you it is not. As a matter of fact, this case was almost passed down to lower-level field operatives until the overlaps were discovered.
So you came all this way. That rifle was far and away the weirdest thing in my life, so...
Tell me about Arlene.
Christ, she's literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. Wait, why the fuck do you want to know about her?
I'm sorry, I'm asking the questions at this
Answer
moment.
mine first, asshole. Why do you want to know?
Allow me to change my phrasing. I'm the only individual in this equation asking while holding a gun at the other's head.
Yeah? It's less impressive than you think. Either I die, or you miss and I close the distance to kill you. And frankly, both are looking tempting with how you're droning on. Now tell me why you want to know.
Maybe the pot was a mistake. You are aware of what happens when a Guncrafter Industries 50 caliber hollow point enters the skull of a normative adult human, right? I can assure you, if you merely a normative human, you will not survive the process.
I mean, I'm aware, I just don't care right now. 50 caliber, really? What is your dick too small to carry a 9 or something?
It's standard issue to all agents.
Like compensating, and you and I know it.
I want to be absolutely clear here. You are aware I have a loaded firearm pointed at you.
But you aren't even the first person to point a loaded gun at me today. So if you're expecting some kind of come to Jesus moment, it's not gonna fucking happen. Now tell me, why the fuck you wanna know about Arlene? She okay?
She's fine. But well, as a matter of fact, she's glowing.
Isn't she gorgeous?
No, you seem to misunderstand. She's literally radiating light from every direction in her body.
Well, I'm not misunderstanding you. I've seen it. Been out to sleep some nights. Helps to keep the lights on.
And you think this is normal?
I think it's gorgeous, and based on some of the weird shit I've seen recently, I'm not even really all that freaked out by it, really. And she's nice. Sweetest girl I've ever met. Barely able to harm a fly. And feels guilty as fuck over it every time she does.
Let's talk about what else you've seen then.
You have to promise me this shit doesn't go in any reports with my name attached to them.
Not an option, but I can promise nobody you work with or near in any sense will ever read them without being executed immediately for it.
Damn good enough, I guess. So what do you want to know?
Where exactly did you obtain the rifle found in your possession upon the time of your arrest?
So what? You can tell my source that I've turned it and I die as soon as I come out of here? Be easier to just pull that trigger now, wouldn't it?
The Foundation does not care about petty policing concerns, and not that it matters to you, but you won't have to worry about your source telling your bosses. Or anyone else. Anything.
Well, fuck, you ain't ATF, and you ain't any cop I've ever seen. I get my weapons from a dude named the Jackal. Not that one, mind you. Fuck's been trading on the name of a dead guy, which is bad luck in and of itself, but I don't know his actual name. He's got a website you can go to with a login. You can fill out a box and send him a message.
You'll need to provide your login and password.
No. Yeah, go ahead and pull the trigger. You'll get nothing. No, if you're just gonna kill me, I'd rather die here.
We can extract information through other means. I doubt you'd survive them, but to be honest, the Foundation has given me a timeline that will be hard to manage without your cooperation.
So what now?
Now I give you my offer.
What, you help reduce my sentence for...
You would not be of use to me or the Foundation inside of a prison cell. You'd walk out of here on your way to becoming an agent yourself.
Bullshit, they got me with...
You don't seem to understand. That's a mere phone call for someone of my stature and standing here, but you'd need to work for us.
Are you serious? And you think
I'm not just here to question you. I'm here to recruit you. But that does start with answers.
That's... You don't even know.
Angela Prescott, age 30. Former CIA wet work specialist. Prior to that, 6 years with the Army, 4 of them in Afghanistan, 2 in a Black Ops unit where you picked up that scar on your right arm. And you keep the slew of medals you have meticulously maintained in a storage locker in Granson Heights. The Foundation does its research, Miss Prescott, as do I. The offer isn't based entirely out of wanting information, but it does start there.
Give me a pen and some paper. I'll write out the login.
I'm still not sure how you became the owner of the rifle you were arrested with, or how you knew how to make the rifle function properly. Is any attempt to use traditional
We'll blow the shit to
ammunition-
Kingdom Come. I know. I read the thing that came with it.
How exactly did you come into possession of the rifle?
I honestly don't know. I put in an order for a job. Relatively normal order. The new target was 4 traffickers who had assaulted a local girl. The cartel, despite making a ton of noise and piles of wet work, doesn't like people drawing the wrong kind of attraction to them. They want you on board or disappeared, and if you make too many waves, you're a dead man walking around talking to people. Honestly, they kind of sound like the Foundation.
I am not inclined to disagree, but please continue.
Well, they tasked me to take out all 4 of them along with an opposing crew at a drop. Make it look like the drop was getting hit when in reality the drugs were merely a side effect. Business plan gone wrong or something. I had to ask for weapons for me and my crew. 2 short assault rifles, a sniper rifle, 6 pistols, and a pile of disposable electronics.
And what happened?
Shipment had everything we'd asked for. 2 assault rifles, a sniper, 6 pistols, and a bunch of burnables. And that rifle with a note attached to it. Use as blanks? Trust me. Hide this. It was signed DXXM99.
Are you sure about the signature?
Yeah, why? Does that mean something to you?
It might. It designates internal personnel. It is indeed useful information. But now we turn to your girlfriend, Arlene, and the glowing.
I did 2 more jobs for the cartel before a 3rd turned up. Put in an order. Seemed like it went fine. Got all the usual stuff, but also a pile of powder. I thought it was a payment of sorts. Coke is easier to ship and denser in value than cash, so getting it isn't completely unusual. I made a little baggie to bring home that night, not thinking anything of it. Honestly, I don't enjoy the stuff that much, but my partner Arlene, she was always into it. The Jackal ships.
The Foundation does not care about your drug habits, nor do they care about the goings
The
on.
powder is why she is glowing. The powder wasn't Coke. I honestly have no fucking clue what it was, but she turned into a fucking goddess. I thought I was going crazy at first seeing what she was doing. Scars just healed. Right in front of me, her skin became not only perfectly smooth, but porcelain-like.
Were there any other changes?
Sort of. She always was a kind, loving, amazingly beautiful creature, but it was... Snorting that shit made her... I don't know. Like the best version of herself. It was glorious.
So what did you do?
I kept her at home. Made sure she was healthy and enjoying life. I made love 3 times a night. She was my everything, and... Watching her artwork go from these beautiful, if imperfect ideas to a series of masterpieces almost overnight, she became her best self on that stuff. It was amazing.
Did you ever take any?
No. Kind of wish I'd tried it now, but I have a cane allergy, and if it was what I thought it was at first, it would have killed me. Honestly, it might have even now.
And you kept doing work for the cartel.
Why not? Keep them happy, give me enough money to provide her with anything she could ever desire. Sent a message thanking them for the powder, and this is where it got weird. They were confused, as they hadn't sent any. And after several conversations, they seemed to misunderstand, I guess. Because they had thought I meant I had stolen from them.
I take it they didn't appreciate that. So how did they respond?
Violently. The first attack that came at us when we were home. I fought our way out for us. She should have died. She took 7 rounds, mostly into a vest, but still. She healed. Snorted more of that stuff and just fucking healed.
That is interesting. What damage exactly did she take?
2 rounds to the stomach, 1 that missed the plate, 3 to her left arm, 1 to the chest, but in the vest at least, and 1 in her right thigh. She should have bled out from the stomach alone, but she got that powder in her and bam, fucking right as rain. When I tried to get us out, threw it on her instead of me. Only had the 1 because I hadn't intended to share it, if I'm honest. Did not see this all shaking out how it did. Yeah. Next time I hit the attack team when they were still at the port moving out. Found out when they were going to be there and made relatively quick work of it. The 3rd time I didn't see it coming. We started going to different drift houses and she'd enraptured everyone there. They provide food, shelter for a few nights, practically worshipped the ground she walked on. Then one night we're invited into a house that was just them. I thought I was going to be dead, but she happened.
I am going to need you to say more.
These are sicarios. Hard-hitting motherfuckers who don't care if you kill their mother if you're paying them right. And then she walks in the room and some drop their weapons. Some of them start weeping. Some of them turned their guns on the others for daring to threaten their new goddess.
I have to ask, given the propensity for chemical affliction, do you think you were affected by it?
Honestly, I don't know. But I know I never stopped loving her the way I did on our first night, so I don't think I have any reason to think it did. So, what happens now?
Now we begin your field trial.
Oh yeah? Where are we going?
To visit Arlene. Things are more complicated than I initially let on.
What do you mean by complicated exactly?
Where the fuck do you think you're going with?
Officer, I'm going to need you to remain calm.
Who the fuck do you?
You are going to want to answer that. We will wait.
Fine. Hello? Yes, this is Officer Presley. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm currently No, sir, I can't. Oh. I guess you could leave.
Your understanding has been noted.